Wow, amazing.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at some of the coolest secret levels and areas found in recent video games.
Seek you greater status? Perhaps to rule the world in time.
Number 10. The Final Test Badge Marathon. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. The Super Mario series is always good for including a secret final level, one that is undeniably a masterclass both in design and making you question your platforming skills. The Final Test Badge Marathon from Super Mario Bros. Wonder is such a level. You can only unlock it after you've collected every Wonder Seed, every Flower Coin, and reached the top of every flagpole across all levels. It's essentially a series of obstacle courses, each of which has you use one of the badges you earn throughout the game. It isn't as hard as other final levels Mario and Co. have endured, but it's still plenty challenging. Of course, it's also a ton of fun, blending its difficulty with Nintendo's signature delightful charm. Number 9. Grand Slam, Ion Fury. The oldest game we'll talk about today, 2019's Ion Fury, is a love letter to old-school PC shooters like Duke Nukem and OG Doom. Following a boss fight within the 4th level of the game's 3rd zone, you'll find a piano. Playing specific notes in a certain order, which you find on a computer in the previous level, gets you a keycard that opens a door close to the level's exit. This all gets you into the hidden level, Grand Slam. As you might expect, the level is a sports arena teeming with tons of enemies. It's really fun running around a dystopian baseball diamond, food court, and other areas, unleashing hell. And the level has its own neat secrets for players to track down as well. Number 8. The Fong-Ki Caverns, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. The planet Kobo is home to a ton of quests in Star Wars Jedi Survivor, many of them optional. One that might be easy to miss only shows up after you're brought there for the 4th time. You'll find a prospector outside Doma's shop who mentions having nightmares about the Fong-Ki Caverns. Following this rumor is the only way to access this area of the map, which is home to a lot of tough enemies. These include a couple lightsaber-wielding Force users, as well as a really cool fight against a Rancor. It's a great place to test your combat skills, but there's also plenty of loot to be had, like an upgrade to your map that highlights all unlooted chests.
Need to slice this.
Number 7. The Jungle, Baldur's Gate 3. You can find most areas in Baldur's Gate 3 just by exploring, but the jungle is more well hidden. In Act 3, you'll find the Circus of the Last Days. One of its employees is Akabi, a genie who runs a magically rigged spin the wheel game. It costs 500 gold to play, and everything you can win is useless, unless you cheat the cheater to win the jackpot. A DC 20 perception check tips you off that he's cheating. You can pickpocket the ring, allowing him to do so by passing a DC 15 sleight of hand check, or, as a bard, distract him with a DC 15 performance or persuasion check.
You dare!
Akabi won't be too happy about the outcome and will transport you to a jungle full of dinosaur enemies. This is the only way you can find this area, and its enemies don't appear elsewhere. So, the lone party member will need to handle things alone. It's an interesting way to hide an area, and the reward of Nirulna, a legendary trident that returns to your hand after you throw it, is more than worth the visit.
You are alive! That is gift enough! Now be gone! Akabi is bored of you!
Number 6. Eidos 9. Stellar Blade.
There's somewhere I'd like to visit before we leave.
Where?
Can we possibly make a stop at Eidos 9? Please?
There's a really cool secret level tied to Lily, the technician who upgrades your gear in Stellar Blade. Each time you find collectibles like data slates and documents, you add to her progress bar. You don't have to collect everything, but once the bar reaches 100% and you're about to head from the Great Desert to Spire 4, Lily will ask to visit Eidos 9 where you'll find her atelier. Traversal in this place is both really fun and pretty dangerous. Grinding around on the roller coaster rails, which is just a cool design for a level, is great, but there's also polluted water that will kill you after a few seconds. Your main objective here is to destroy cocoons that are protected by monsters, but there's a lot to explore and, of course, several outfits for Eve to collect. Number 5. The Crater. God of War Ragnarok. You might raise an eyebrow to this one, considering most of us probably found it anyway, but even the game refers to it as a hidden region, and you can miss it if you don't follow a specific side quest. And that's good enough for us. After completing the Creatures of Prophecy in Vanaheim, you'll find Lunda's weird pig-dog pet thing, Helka, by the nearby Mystic Gateway. After following her for a while as a side quest, she leads you to a cliffside where you get a hint towards the location of the missing Bergir, one of Freyr's allies.
Dragon!
Atreus!
I'm fine. You?
Using their mystical flying boat, Kratos and Atreus will set out to rescue him before being attacked by a dragon, causing them to plummet into the crater, a humongous, completely optional area. There is a ton to do here. Bosses to face, puzzles to solve, loot to collect, lore to track down, and of course, a friend in need of rescuing. The only problem is that the game throws this at you right as you're gearing up for the climax. Number 4. The Unmoored World. Dragon's Dogma 2.
You find it strange. But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return.
During the climax of Dragon's Dogma 2, you can either choose to walk away, receiving the bad ending, or fight your big bad dragon antagonist, which leads to your celebratory coronation. However, during this scene, instead of sitting on your throne to end the game, you can find the Pathfinder, who gives you the option to go back in time. If you accept, you'll be taken to the climax once again. While riding the dragon to the final fight, using the empowered Godsbane blade on yourself causes you to both crash, and you later awaken in the Unmoored World.
Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw off your balance as the enemy. Most impressive, Master.
This is kind of cheating since it isn't a level or area, but it is a complete recreation of the world. All the water is gone, which reveals previously inaccessible locations, and a dense fog continuously creeps in, blocking access to familiar places. There are also new quests and much more powerful enemies. Everything looks apocalyptic, which is fitting since you then have to prevent the end of days. It's a pretty cool way to approach secret post-game content.
Victory at hand.
Number 3. The Halig Tree, Elden Ring. The Halig Tree dungeon is now pretty famous, as is the boss fight against Millennia that lies at the end. But before it gained fame, the method of actually finding it was pretty obscure. It involved collecting 2 halves of a medallion, one of which was found in Castle Sol, and the other held by an old man disguised as a pot in the village of the Albinarics.
You must keep it.
You then had to present it at the Grand Lift of Rold to open the consecrated snowfield, which presented you with a puzzle, the solution of which was also obscure, before you could actually get inside. It's a stunning location though, a gigantic tree you descend down with majestic castles and some really challenging enemies. The tree leads you to Elphael, an impressive keep housing plenty of loot to cherish, if you can survive, that is. Number 2. Laser Hell, Split Fiction. Hazelight's latest fantastic co-op adventure, Split Fiction, wants you to experience all it has to offer. But even it includes a secret level most players missed at first. In the maximum security section of the isolation chapter, players will find an elevator with a string of binary code above it. You're meant to each stand on one button inside that takes you to the next area, but if one player enters the code using the buttons, the right one standing for 1 and the left one standing for 0, you'll be taken to a hidden challenge. There are 5 rooms featuring different laser obstacles, and getting through them is, without a doubt, the hardest part of the game. In fact, it's so hard that director Joseph Ferris recorded a video message inviting the first duo to conquer it to visit the studio and check out the team's new game.
Just grab me wherever, whenever, and just prove it to me, and I promise you, I will take you to Sweden and you will have the adventure of your life. Again, extremely good work. Thank you, guys.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Great Master Challenge, Astro Bot. It's completely worth collecting all 300 bots and 120 puzzle pieces in the base game of Astro Bot, just for the fun of it. But if you do so, you're also rewarded with a secret final level called Great Master Challenge. Now, Astro Bot doesn't tend to be very hard, but this level is an exception. There isn't really any safe space that won't fall out from under you or be swarmed by enemy attacks and other hazards. Just like the rest of the game though, it's an extremely well-designed obstacle that feels incredible to play thanks to the DualSense controller. At the end, you're rewarded with one final bot, modeled after Chop Chop Master Onion, a deep-cut nod to Parappa the Rapper. If there's an awesome secret level you found in a recent game that we forgot to mention, let us know about it in the comments. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to Mojo Plays for more great gaming videos every day.
Now be gone! Akabi is bored of you!
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.